Okay, so I'm just here to do a quick review of this Orange Physio comfort strap. It says it's a multi-purpose hot cold gel pack with a compression wrap. So this is the box you get. It has on the back the instructions, as you can use it for 2 hours in the cold or 30 minutes when it's hot. On the side it's got their contact details and a few safety warnings. Okay, so if we unbox it, inside there is the wrap itself, and then inside the wrap is the ice pack, or the ice pack or the gel pack. So there's the full strap there, so it's quite long. The dimensions in a second. And inside is the actual gel pack. Inside some casing. So let's take that off. So generally you'd use this these packs if you have any sort of trauma injury, so maybe if you've got a sprain or you're suffering from some joint pain, also use them in bruising, even people wear them for headaches, anything where you'd use ice as a remedy. So if your mum ever said go and ice that injury, then this is the sort of thing you'd use it for, only of course you can use it time and time again. So that's the gel pack. It's 13 centimeters by 23 centimeters, and then the gel pack here is a total of 65 centimeters in length, which means it's about 36 inches. So if you wanted to wear it around your waist or your stomach or something like that, only if you have a waist of 36 inches or less, which I don't. So, okay, put that to one side and I'll show you what it looks like when you use it. So I've just taken this one out of the freezer a few minutes ago. That's why it's got this white stuff on it, because it's just been in there for about 2 days. But it only needs to be in there for 2 hours before it reaches this temperature, the temperature that it holds. That's because it's got something called glycerol in it, which helps it hold the cold at the same time. So it's ice cold, but it's at the same time you're able to move it quite comfortably. So all you do is you take your strap, you put the gel pack inside the strap. I'll show you, it goes in really quickly, really easily. And then they have some Velcro at the end just to seal it in, and it's quite strong, like that. Okay, and then once it's in, you then just wrap it around wherever your injury is. So for me, I have bad ankles from playing football, and I've just finished today. So what I'll do is I'll just wrap it around my ankle here, and I'll show you as comfortably as I can. So that's the orange side goes in. So you simply wrap it around there, and then, so for me it's my ankle. Get one out of the way. And just wrap it around like that, and then on the second time round you just tighten up a little bit like that, and there you go. So that's fit now. Now I have bad ankles, but a lot of people use these on the knees, on your shoulders, anywhere we have joint pain, elbows, wrists, and also on your back as well. So for this particular one, I'll wear this now for around about an hour. You can wear it for longer, and I would probably wear it just once after the game, after I played the sport or done the running. Some people can use them several times a day. It's recommended by physios because it's using the RICE technique, which is R-I-C-E, rest, ice, compression, elevation. Are you actually getting the compression from this? Because once it's cooled down just a little bit more, it becomes very, very malleable, which means you can wrap it around any of your crevices, like for example underneath your leg, and it will mold perfectly to that region. You can then come back to it and tighten up further to provide even more compression. So if your particular injury requires compression, these are great for that as well. Finally, what I'll talk about is that as well as the cold, you can also use them for warmth. So if you have say a bad back and you need to warm it up before you can move, all you do is you take the gel pack and you just place it in the microwave for, I think it says 30 seconds, but read the instructions on the back. 10 seconds. So leave it in the microwave for 10 seconds, feel the heat of it, put it in again for another 10 seconds, test the heat, and so on until it's at a nice temperature for you. Then you just slip it back into the sleeve and you just put it around your back with the strap in it, and it will hold it in place, and it does exactly the same thing as a cold, of course, in reverse. And that's the Orange Physio strap, and it gets 5 stars from me. It does exactly what you expect it to. Thank you for watching.